My name is Sophia. I'm a third-year scout with 12th New Westminster Troop. I'm here to walk you through the creation of an article of winter clothing. This is a skill needed in both Winter Skills 2 and Winter Skills 3. Today I'll show you how to make a simple neck warmer. Other things you could choose to make include a hat, a scarf, or even a sleeping bag liner. You will have been given a kit by your scouter, which contains 2 pins, a needle, enough thread to complete the project, a piece of 8 by 24 inch fleece. You will also need a pair of scissors, which you can probably find around your house. The first thing you need to do is decide which is the right side of the fleece and which is the wrong side. The colors on the right side of the fleece are brighter and clearer than the colors on the wrong side of the fleece. You can see here, this pattern is more detailed than there. Fold it so that the right side is on the inside. Put your 2 ends of the fabric together like this and pin them together. Try and keep your pins in line. It'll help you while you're sewing. Now for the tricky part, threading the needle. There are a couple of techniques you can use. One is to lick the end of the thread and gently slide it through. Another is to fold the thread and push the folded end through. And the third one uses a machine that some sewing kits have. For threading the needle, you stick it through, put the thread in, pull through, your needle is threaded. If you're having trouble with this, ask an adult. The stitch that we're going to use to join the ends of the fabric together is called backstitch. This is a useful stitch to repair clothes, backpacks, and even tents if you're on a multi-day hike. The more practice, the better. To start, tie a knot at the end of your thread. This isn't going to hold it in place forever, so you're going to need to loop it around the end when you're sewing, but this is just a temporary measure that you can take so that it stays in place while you're looping it. I tried to double around 4 knots onto each other. It'll be more difficult because flannel is kind of stretchier. Like you can see the stretch. So, start it like this. Pull through at the end, the very end. Pull. Your knot should hold. And then sew under. We'll sew back, sew there, and then go back through that hole. And sew through the hole that you went in again. Do that one more time and then you're pretty much good to start sewing. This will hold the start of your thread in place. And don't get caught on your scissors. Now you've got that, stick it up one more time, and now it's time to start backstitching. Push your needle into the fabric a 1/4 inch away from where you started. Poke your needle in at the first hole you made. Pull through. Now go a 1/4 of an inch away from that hole. And go back to where that stitch ends. Keep doing this all the way along the line. So, it may not have been easy to see how I was stitching on the dark piece of fabric, so I'm going to show you again on a piece of paper. Go in first. I find it helps me if I go in first. Then go up around a 1/4 inch away in a straight line from your first stitch. pull through, and then double back to that stitch. Should be looking like that. Go a 1/4 inch away from that hole now. And then back to this one. Do it again. Pull, back to this one. Poke through, pull, back to your last hole. And that's it, that's backstitch. To finish stitching, do the same thing you did at the beginning. Stitch it around 3 to 4 times through the fabric and then cut the thread. I'm finishing up over the edge, just like I started. Like that. And I'm going to circle around a couple of times. Like this. Make sure that it all lands in the same spot. Pull. Cut the thread close to the end. You don't want any really long threads. Go back to the beginning too and cut that thread. And go over here, cut this thread, and you're good. Once you've got it all sewn up, you can turn it right way out, and then boom, you're done. You can wear it. If you want to add some personal touches, you can sew buttons along the side, or even your favorite camp badge. Thanks for watching. Bye!